People who have a diagnosis of a rare disease, it's a very, very traumatic period, and one of the things that worries people the most is that sometimes the very best medicines aren't yet available on the market. They're still being tested, they're still going through approval procedures. And what this scheme will do is it will speed up the process by which some of those medicines can be used by people with their consent. And I think what it will mean is the medicines themselves get approved more quickly. Because we'll get more really useful scientific data about how well they work. What we need to do is to recognise that what patients want is sometimes to be able to try medicines that may not be clinically proven to be effective but are clinically safe. And what this does is it means that we're streamlining the processes so those medicines can be used much earlier, and particularly if they've got early promise. That's something that's going to bring hope to a lot of patients. I think there's a sort of misconception. There's a debate about, humans being used as guinea pigs for medicine trials. Actually, in practice, the opposite is the case. If people have a diagnosis of a very scary disease, they very often want to volunteer to take part in clinical trials. And we want the UK to have the biggest number of volunteers willing to take part in those trials, because we want the UK to be absolutely the forefront of medical advances. So many of the major advances have come from the UK, and we want to keep it that way. And so this will, I hope, give us the world's biggest bank of volunteers who've said that they're willing to take part in these really important clinical trials.